Greetings folks, Simon here, welcome to today's live stream of Final Fantasy VIII and a warm welcome to those of you that have already stopped by what is going on with Squall and Selfie there. That's a very intimate position, isn't it? Yeah, greetings to those of you that have stopped by in chat. Who have we got today? Red Mario, Nah today, Bobo, Shana, Laura, Danny. Finally caught up with the live stream. Yeah, good to have you here, Danny. Thanks for stopping by. Doyle as well. And probably a few others. Lego and Switch, I can see. Yeah, sorry guys, a lot of your messages have already left my screen. Hey, Xeno Gunner. Yeah, welcome folks. So we are going to be continuing on here with the space section of the game. It's going to be quite a few cutscenes, I'd imagine. But also, we do have a few battles later on as well to ramp up the excitement, as they say. You can't even hear the game. Well, you should be able to. Yeah, the sound, I haven't touched the sound and it's still coming through. So, I can turn it up a little bit, but I don't want to block out the commentary. Or maybe that's what you want. Maybe that's what you're trying to trick me into doing so you don't have to listen to my voice. I wouldn't blame you. But, hopefully that's a little bit better for you anyway, Red Mario. Can you still hear it okay now, guys? I have bumped the volume up a little but not a lot there. So, alright then folks, well let's get a move on then, shall we? Let's make a start. Right, so what we did last time was get a couple of rare cards, including the Alexander card and the Laguna card, and then it all went to pot off stream when I accidentally overwrote my save games. I had to play everything we did on the last stream, off stream, once more, including getting those two cards again, mixing all the rules for the Lunar region. So, I've done it all, back to normal. You guys that are watching along, had I not said anything, hopefully wouldn't have even known that anything untoward had happened. And everybody says that the sound is correct now, that the volume is at the right levels. That's good to know. Good to know. Right then, so what we're going to do is make our way over to Piet. Who have we got here? Some folks saying hello. Ippy, it was too low, but now it's perfect. Well, that's fantastic. Good to hear. And Kevin picked up the limited steel case version of Final Fantasy XII. I didn't even know that was still available, Kevin. But you got it for €15. Yeah, that's very good. And Final Fantasy XII The Zodiac Age is a great game, actually. J-Man, hello, greetings. And Jakos. Yes, we'll be moonwalking, Jakos. Pulling the moves a little bit later on. Yeah, always watch the saves. Good idea, Shana. The thing is, I have got multiple saves. I can't show you at the moment. But fortunately, because even though I messed up, because I have got multiple saves, I only had to backtrack an hour and a half. Had I, you know, messed up and not had multiple saves, that would have been a very painful lesson. Since, oh, could have lost upwards of 49 hours of work. I reckon that probably would have been the end of this playthrough then. But fortunately, that wasn't the case. So, I've managed to catch up, done everything we did in the live stream last time. And now we can just continue on as normal. Yeah, I did notice that actually, Red Mario. I did read about it somewhere. That he is around for a short time after at the crash site, isn't he? And you can get the Alexander card then. I believe the Laguna card you do need to get before we actually advance the plot by speaking to Ellone. Because if you don't get it before then obviously she won't give it to you at all. She won't play cards. Then you'll have to wait, I would assume, until later on Disc 4 when you can get it from the CC group quest members. Oh no, Danny, deleted your save as well, did you? Oh, yeah. I don't know what it is about saves in Final Fantasy VIII. They seem so easy to accidentally overwrite, don't they? Hey, Phantom. Yeah, that's it, Red Mario. I still prefer to get the Alexander card here, though. At least it's one thing that you haven't got to remember to do later then, isn't it? Especially, as you say, it is quite a small window that it's available for at the crash site. Right, so we need to go and speak to Ellone at this point, I think. Oh, no. Just do this bit first. Yeah, there we go. Trigger the cutscene. Hey, Martin. Welcome, dude. How's it going? Is it me, or do the backs of those chairs look a little bit blurrier than the rest of the backgrounds? Either that, or I've been drinking too much caffeine today, or not enough caffeine, as the case might be. Ah, okay, Red Mario. Right, so we'll go and speak to Ellone now. Hey, Philip. Welcome to the stream. No, I haven't got Odin, Ippiki. I've avoided getting Odin. He's one of the last things I do, to be honest with you. First of all, I don't want him to get replaced by Gilgamesh. I like to keep Odin permanently, so I don't get him until this 4. And second of all, Odin generally just interferes anyway, so I tend not to get him until last, once I've done all the other content that I want to do. Although, as a Guardian Force, I really like Odin. I love his animation and stuff, but in just terms of practicality, the fact he can interfere with your mugging and everything, and your farming later, I find him more of a nuisance, so I generally put him off until the end. Yeah, I've got my cup of tea. And a nice Pepsi Max, which I believe are only available in the UK. I think I learned that the other day. I had no idea. I've been drinking those all my life. There's apparently too much chemicals and stuff in them for most other countries to want to have to sell them. But for some reason we don't care about that in the UK. I just love the taste of those. And I'm not advertising for Pepsi, I assure you. Right, so we don't want to play cards now against Ellone. We just want to speak to her normally. But as far as I'm aware, I thought anyway that this means that you can't play her again. Red Mario says there is an opportunity to do so. But I thought speaking to her now meant that you can't. Yeah, there is a physical edition of the game coming to Switch, bundled with, I think it's Final Fantasy VII or 9, I can't remember. But it's only for Japan, I think, right now, Shadows. I'm not really a big coffee fan, J-Cos. I just drink tea. My wife loves coffee. I couldn't tell you what coffee she drinks, though. But she is quite particular about which types she does drink. Chris, you beat the game yesterday. You only need 2 trophies. Oh, nice job, Chris. Nice job. Yeah, those trophies shouldn't be too bad to get. You can get rank K just by doing the seed exam multiple times from the tutorial. And Amiga Weapon isn't actually too hard if you have the right strategy in place. Yeah, should be enough caffeine to get us through today, I'm hoping, Shana. Ah, where do you live? Nah, today. I only mention that because I honestly thought it was just a drink that was available all over the world. I didn't actually realise, like I say, until recently that it wasn't. Oh, is it 7 and 8, the bundle? Yeah, I couldn't remember. I knew there was only 2, which seems quite kind of strange. I think they should have perhaps bundled all 3 games together from the PlayStation era, since they are all available now on Switch, aren't they? Oh yeah, the cola companies seem to do that a lot, don't they, Philip? Changing the... Oh, she can still play cards even after we spoke to her, look. Whoa! Oh no, she's with us. I thought she just vanished then. But we can still play her. I guess it's just in a little while that she stops being able to be played. Oh, if you're having to import it, Shadows, it's probably not going to be too cheap, is it, unfortunately? Okay, cutscene time. Alright, the medical bay. Oh, yeah. Expensive cappuccinos and stuff, Laura. I could be persuaded for those. But generally at home, I won't do coffee for myself. I can just about drink coffee. It's not like something I really can't stand. I do not like chocolates, like coffee flavoured chocolate. You know, you get the little chocolates. Sometimes you'll get multiple flavours in a box or something and you don't know what flavour it is until you eat it. The thought of getting a coffee one pretty much puts me off the entire box, to tell you the truth. Yeah, will do, Red Mario. I'll see if we can go in there, because we've got to go to the medical bay now. Well, we can still go in. Wow, yeah, she does. She wants to play cards. There's some red alert emergency going on here. And all Ellone cares about right now is playing some cards. She's addicted. She needs to sort that out, get some help, I think. I'm sorry, Ellone, but it's just not going to happen. Yes, we've worked so hard, haven't we, Mark? And it is very close now. Hi, Rinoa. You're looking a little bit strange today. Is everything okay? Hey, that's not a way to treat somebody that's just spoken to you nicely. Yeah, me too, Laura. You can't beat T. Look at Squall. Never learns his lesson. No, he's still trying. Right then, anyway. We'll probably do well to save our game because we do have that mini game coming up, and I don't know if we'll get a chance to save after, or rather before that. So let's do so now. Make sure you're on the right save file this time. I'm not too fussed about my tea brand. I do like Earl Grey from time to time, but if we're just talking about standard English breakfast tea, I'll have anything. PG Tips, Tetley, even the supermarket branded versions will go down a treat if that's all the choice is. Yeah, is that the last opportunity then, isn't it, Red Mario? Right, let's go and see where she's going. Oh, we can't yet. Yeah, I have got 2 backups right now. But I don't have a backup for every single save that I do. I usually do it every hour or so of playing. Oh yeah, that's a small amount of gil, Laura. I could definitely get millions more if I really wanted to. I could even do it right now, I think, but I'm not going to. But I could do. I'm sure we're supposed to go back to the control room at this point. Oh, that's awesome now today. I don't think... Oh, yeah, we are. I don't know why I thought it wasn't letting me go there a moment ago. I just hadn't quite done it correctly. That's awesome now today. Scott Sweet. Hey, thanks for signing up as a YouTube member. That's awesome. Welcome to the Fuzzfinger Gaming channel. Good to have you on board. Oh yeah, and appreciate your support, thank you. It sounded a bit rude. Whatever that sound effect was. Yeah, I do have, as you probably saw, quite a few backup saves. But like I say, I generally have about an hour of playtime before I do another backup save. But they are obviously very, very useful. I'm glad I have got backup saves because having to repeat all the game content I did on the last stream is a lot better, as annoying as it was, than having to start the game again. When you started playing Final Fantasy XII Zodiac Age on fast mode, doing the trial mode. Oh, you've racked up... Yeah, definitely. There's something you can do, I remember, in the Zodiac Age, isn't there? Where you can go ahead and turn, I think it's experience, or is it license points into gil? One or the other, I can't really remember. But, yeah, you can make tons of the stuff. You usually can. In most Final Fantasies, there's a way, isn't there, to go ahead and just rack up loads and loads of gil. There really is. Yeah, Earl Grey, Laura, has a very unique taste. Most of the people I know IRL cannot stand the stuff. I think I'm the only person that actually likes it. It is an acquired taste, but like I say, I don't have it all that often, so I can imagine you get sick of it if you did. Yeah, green tea is supposed to be healthy, isn't it? Love your videos, huge help now that you've got the remastered version. Oh, well, that's awesome to know then, Scott. I'm glad that the series has been helping you. And yeah, thanks so much for your support. Yeah, I love making these videos. You know, especially interacting with you guys on live stream. Makes it 100 times more entertaining for me as well. Right, I think we're supposed to go back to the medical bay now, are we, or something? I guess we could save again at the very least. Just keep saving. Yeah, it's cold, Lego. Very cold. We had to actually start to put the heating on yesterday for the first time this year. Well, for the first time since I can remember this year. Which is kind of annoying. But I've heard it's going to get a little bit warmer as the days go on. So, we'll see. You never know, do you, in our country? Twinings Irish breakfast tea. I've not tried it, Carp. Oh, no, not Twinings. Is it Twinings or Twinings? I always get confused. Or whatever it is. I'll have to check it out. Up the steps. That's it. Thanks, Shana. At least we got to save again, though. You never know. We might mess up the little mini-game here. Which would be kind of annoying, but it can happen. It can happen. Although it's usually unlikely if you know what's going on. It's one of those little mini games that can catch you unawares, isn't it? Oh, well, thank you, Laura. Oh, is it hot where you are? Ah, you live in Sheffield, do you, Doyle? Yeah, my sister lives in Sheffield. Or close to Sheffield, I think. Looks like a big pimple that wants to be popped, doesn't it? A big moon pimple. Yeah, the Eye of Sauron. Right, we need to get our spacesuit now, don't we? No, not in here. Do we get to save again before the rigmarole of going out into space? I guess we could do, but let's just pop into the control room first, see if anybody's got anything to say. She still wants to play cards. Wow. The window for playing cards is actually quite large. I thought as soon as you start talking to her, she stops, but it seems she doesn't. Well, let's go and save then, shall we? Before we head back into the next part. I think we need to put a spacesuit on first, though. This was from back in the day, wasn't it? Where you had to go into every single room, complete every sequence in order. Otherwise you couldn't progress. Old school gaming. No, still not yet. Yeah, I've seen that now today. Is it like a glitch or is it a proper thing? Because she doesn't just appear normally. She actually looks like a ghost, doesn't she? She's kind of like see-through, and only for a few seconds. If that, maybe like a second, you'll see her as a ghost, and then she vanishes. I think it has been confirmed to be a glitch, which is interesting, especially because of, you know, the fact that she's dead and stuff, and it kind of just fits in so perfectly. Yeah, I'm coming the wrong way here. I'm not focusing fully because of chatting with you guys. It's the space locker that we want. Thanks, Shana. Right, that's it. Next room across. I remember now. Bum, bum, bum. Morning, Yum Yum. How's it going? Right, that's it. That's where we need to go. Yeah. Is that right? Is it Red Mario? Although, I think it's... You believe it's a glitch because she appears ghost-like and she says lines from the debug room that were cut. Oh, that's interesting then. It could be a glitch. Maybe it was kind of like a little Easter egg that one sole developer left in. Or coder. Or maybe it was just completely unintentional. It is really interesting though. It's like one of the most interesting glitches of gaming history because of the context into which it takes place. If it was any other character, like if it's one of the Turks that appeared in the church since they had been there, you know, it wouldn't really make any difference. You could just put that down to just a boring glitch. But because it's Aerith, it's obviously very different, isn't it? Said before, Ellone's room. Oh, right, yeah, I've got it now. Like we're in the space suit. Game Clan, I'm turning 14 in an hour. Oh, happy birthday, Game Clan. If I wasn't the only one here, I'd sing to you. Right then. We can't catch her on this bit. Right, so what I remember is that we just need to keep her central, don't we, as we boost towards her. Right now we're just getting some scenes through. Yeah, it's kind of strange, isn't it, the effect that happens to Rinoa's body? You're right. Oh, I'm coming back now. Ah, I can hear the seed rank getting affected even though we can't see it at this point. Oh yeah, good point. I completely forgot about the turbo speed. I want to try and get through all of this space stuff today if we can. You know where we fight those bosses a little bit later on the airship? Well, not bosses, but kind of like enemies that are forced encounters. You have to kill in a specific order, or they keep respawning. So then we can get the open world back and accessible again, can't we? Right, now... I want to save before we go back to the control room, but we might get another opportunity to save again before actually heading back out into space. But let's go and do it now, just in case we don't. And we'll go for backup saves again. There's a lot of cutscenes to go through if you fail or whatever happens, and you delete your save game and need to reload. Oh yeah, I think everybody that's played Final Fantasy VIII has probably failed that little mini game at some point, Mark. I reckon I have, to tell you the truth, from time to time. I guess perhaps it's just so that Squall or anybody else couldn't go up to her and, I guess, slap her out of it or something. Hi, genocide of Chris Happens. What happened to the website? I haven't done anything with the website for the longest time. I think I have still got some websites up at fuzzfinger.com, but I haven't been to it for ages. Nobody really used it, probably because I never really did anything with it. But it kind of created a vicious cycle that I didn't do much. But yeah, I'd love to be able to find the time to do something with that website. But I'm not sure what I would do, though, that would actually engage people. I'll have a think. You've never failed, have you, Shana? Nice one. To be honest, I don't even know if I have. I'm just assuming, knowing myself, that I probably have at some point. I think we might get a chance to save still, even if we go this way. And I think we'd have to go back, but I'm not going to. Hey Adam, in my entire time playing, how many times have I come across the end? I don't think I have come across it at all in this playthrough, but then I haven't really been using Selfie's limit break all that much. But I think it is fairly rare, even if you do use it quite a bit. Very good, Car. I just saw you joking, chat. That is a quality pun. Right, let's go for double save again. Oh, you've come across it more in the end stage? Yeah, it might be tied to level, I'm not sure. Maybe Red Mario could confirm that, or somebody could if they know. Alright, okay, so it's inverted. I'll bear that in mind, Red Mario. When we're doing it. Right, okay. So we just need to keep her centre and then use the boosters, don't we? and there's unlimited fuel in the boosters. And it's one of those mini games that kind of looks like you fail, but you don't if you do it right. In the sense that you think that you get like negative messages or something on the screen, don't you? If I remember. Well, that's one source of caffeine down. One to go. I get Doom Train before this section, Solaris. I usually have most of the ingredients before we get to Esther. And then once we're free to roam away from Esther, back on the world map, as we head to the lunar base, that's usually when I go to get the Solomon Ring, which is the final item. So I do have Doom Train even right now as we speak. I probably haven't paid for it then, to be honest, the website. The domain, I think I'd have to set it up again. Like I say, it has been a while since I've been there. Yeah, you're right, it doesn't seem to be working. Oh no, it has come up, fuzzfinger.com. It was just a little bit slow. There's not a whole lot to see on it though, apart from my gaming PC components right now. Yeah, I need to do something with that website. Oh, hey Toby. How's it going? Good to see you in stream. Yeah, we're just doing a lot of stuff in space at the moment. One of our party members, Rinoa, has been possessed by the villain, and we're having to go and rescue her before she dies. But not until we get some flashbacks to previous encounters with her. Have you not used the boosters, Shana? It should speed things up, shouldn't it? I usually do use the boosters myself, so I probably will do it this time because I think it's what I'm used to, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, we should have access to Angelo search as well soon, shouldn't we? So we can test out how that works with getting the items from Chocobo World. I'm looking forward to that, getting access to the ribbon and stuff. How long am I going for today? How long have I been going for? Oh, 33 minutes. Yeah, I want to get to at least where we can access the world again. Of course, it'll be with the airship. Since there's a lot of content I'm going to want to record, and I can't really do so until we've got through this spacey bit. So I'm going to be getting through this section, the bit with the minigame where we, excuse me, rescue Rinoa. The bit where we kill the pairs of enemies that you have to kill, and then the cutscenes that come after all of that, and then hopefully that should probably bring us to about the end of the stream, I'd imagine. Here's you had save data issues earlier. Well, I did have issues with my save files, but it was more of a picnic, yum yum. That means problem in chair, not in computer. It was me. I overwrit the save file that I was using, my main save file, with an older save file. So I lost about an hour and a half worth of the game that I played. I had to replay it all. in between the last live stream and this one, but I managed to catch up again. Oh, that's a good one, Red Mario. Yeah, I think I have read a strategy that involved the Turtlepod. I've got it saved somewhere for Angelo Search, because I've never really used it a whole lot before. Because of the fact that a lot of the Chocobo world items have been tied to it in the remastered version, I'm going to be, you know, really manipulating it and abusing the whole system in order to get a load of good stuff. So yeah, I've heard the Turtlepod method is a good way of doing that, and then leaving things on overnight and stuff. Oh, definitely, Shana, they do. Especially with this human, they happen a lot. You got 3 ribbons and 4 Moogle amulets and 4 friendship bands and a bunch of items from Angelo Search. Nice. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting Angelo Search. It'll be kind of like a new thing for me. I never really used Chocobo World a whole lot with the original PC version of Final Fantasy VIII, so I can't remember. I don't think I ever got ribbon and stuff before in this game. Yeah, I'll leave it on overnight a couple of times. See what we get by the morning. Right now we can't control the camera or anything. We have to get through the cutscenes first. Okay. Going very slow. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I didn't use the boosters this time. Ah, don't go past. The heck? Okay, don't use turbo speed on that. Oh no, I think we're okay. We're on the next bit now. We're okay. I think we're okay. Am I still supposed to be moving the camera? Oh no, no, it's not, is it? This is just all cutscenes, isn't it, Red Mario? It's confusing because the angles were the same, weren't they, on that other bit? I guess we can just speed things up for now, can't we? Yeah, I've decided against getting Odin. At least until the very, very end. It'll probably be the very last thing that I ever do in the game. Yeah, we just need to be patient at the moment. Oh, you mean the Dalek portion, Red Mario? Yeah, it'd probably be a couple of hours. Well, actually, you said you wanted to completely go OP, didn't you? Which means you'll be doing a lot of cards and stuff, won't you? Which is going to take a lot of time. Or are you just going to focus on the seed stuff first and then do the cards and whatnot later, once you've got more GFs? Okay, now he's going. Okay, here we go. So we need to try and get the screen center. And then just hold her there. I'm even risking it with 3 times speed on. Oh, this isn't too bad. Yeah, I think we've got it here, guys. One of the cool things about having turbo speed is it doesn't actually increase the speed of the timer, only the actual event itself. Look at that, we've done it with 45 seconds. Well, it'll be less than that by the time we've actually completed it, but that was nice and easy. A lot easier than I remembered it being. Oh, okay, Red Mario. Yeah, so at least you haven't actually got to do it on the stream, have you? Because it can be a bit grindy. Yeah, no fail today, fortunately. Hey Wes, how's it going, dude? And greetings, Poochie Head as well. We're just doing the section of Final Fantasy VIII where we rescue Rinoa from the clutches of the sorceress and from space. And look what it is. The best airship ever. Greetings, Trinquisitor. Welcome to the stream. Oh, that was nice of you, Wes. Has anybody checked out Ghostbusters, by the way, the remastered version? Oh, we got a trophy. because it's out today, isn't it, the video game? I never played the original, but I saw a trailer for it. It looked kind of interesting. I didn't know if it'd be worth it for me, though, having never played the original, whether it would just be a nostalgia trip for those that had. Morning, Robert. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, very important to save game here, for sure. There's a lot of cutscenes to get through if anything goes wrong, isn't there? Yeah, it was kind of just floating, I think, Jacos. Oh, crud. Yeah, I need to actually turn the music off, you know, guys. I know, it's really annoying. I can't, can I? I'm going to have to turn Eyes on Me off, otherwise that's going to be claimed so fastly. So quickly. That it could end up with a copyright claim, which is not what I want, trust me. So, I know it's a nice scene and all, but we'll just have to pretend. Somebody will have to sing it for us, and it's not going to be me. "50 hours! Yeah, I didn't even notice that, Scott. Wow. That is quite a long time, actually, to get to this part of this 3. But it's because of everything else we've been doing, isn't it? All the farming and stuff. It all adds up in the end. Yes, Robert, absolutely. I'm so looking forward to streaming Final Fantasy VII Remake. And playing the game, actually, to be honest with you. Yeah, I know, it kind of sucks, Shana. Are you talking about Ghostbusters, are you, Lego? Oh, there's a few of you actually answering my question. I just noticed. D. Whittaker, sorry, I just saw your message there. Oh, and Yum Yum as well. Ah, had a few issues with it. Ooh, something to note then, isn't it? Oh, is it like a sequel to Ghostbusters 2 then, is it? Oh, that's interesting. I used to love the Ghostbusters movies back in the day. Can we go back and save now that we've gone through all those cutscenes? You know me, I'm a save-aholic after learning my lesson of not doing it. Let's sort out junctions now, and at last we have Rinoa back, of course. Right, there's only going to be 2 of us, so let's just go ahead first. I can't remember who's got what here. Let me just check. Right, you've got that, okay. Okay, I'm going to give Irvine's stuff to Squall. Yeah, oh, I'm looking forward to it as well, Mark. And then we know what I think wants Adia's stuff. And then Zell's. I guess we can just keep Zell's on Zell. We could take it off and split it amongst these 2, but nah, I can't really be bothered to tell you the truth. But let's go for some healing. They're so OP now. As long as we can mug, which I think we can. Actually, we don't even need to mug. Mugging's useless here, because you only get wizard stones. And that does not really matter at all for us. Solaris, you off, are you? Well, thanks for stopping by the stream. Yeah, take care. Have a good day. I'm not sure, Sebastian. Welcome to the stream, by the way. We're at 50 hours now, so there's a good chance we'll get to discover what happens at 99. I know in Final Fantasy VII it does stop at 99. I'm not sure about Final Fantasy VIII. Yeah, I can just mute the music quite easily, Wes. And then put it back on again after. Right then, so let's just sort out our party very quickly. Status stuff is quite good. But not really needed, I don't think. Probably guarding against blind isn't a bad thing, to tell you the truth. Yeah. Let's guard against... I don't think Berserk's an issue. Let's guard against blind if Rinoa has it. Thought she did. Apparently not. Okay, well, we'll leave that then. And we don't need mug, so we'll take that off. Oh, it's not on. Ah, she doesn't have it. Okay. Oh, Squall has it. Why has Squall got mug? I've given him the wrong stuff, haven't I? Who have I given? Okay, okay, I've seen what's going on here. I've screwed them up. Right, that should be more like it. Okay. Right, yeah. Squall having strength of 222 is basically a huge help at this point for the upcoming battle. So let's go ahead now. We've sorted out junctions and save again. Oh, yeah, we need... Yeah, I have taken all her stuff off, Red Mario, but you're right, it is worth pointing out that Adia is leaving, so make sure you take all the stuff off of her. But I have done. Let me just check I've taken magics off, although I think it all comes off anyway. Yeah, if I just go to the magic menu just to confirm. She's got Blizzard. Nah, I can't even really care about Blizzard. That's fine. Okay, let's move. Usually songs with vocals, Wes, are definite things that you want to remove. Hey, Skepsis. Now, Angelo Search is an ability that's available in all versions of the game, but the remastered version is unique because you can use it to get the items that were originally only available in Chocobo World. So it's a lot more powerful now in the remastered version. Yeah, I've already sorted out Adia's magics. Red Mario, she's got Blizzard, but she can keep that as far as I'm concerned. I don't care for it. Star Ocean 3, one of the songs got copyrighted. Yeah, definitely the vocals. Yeah, Shana's going to sing for us. We might not be able to hear, unfortunately. You can stick death onto status attack. Works against these enemies. If you've got the earlier version, the original Steam version, you can still use Angelo Search, but yeah, it won't have the Chocobo World items attached to it, unfortunately, which you can still get, of course, from Chocobo World. But since Chocobo World wasn't included in the remastered version of the game, that's why they went ahead and included it in the search ability. Yeah, in the remastered version, Sebastian, you can only get Ribbon through Angelo Search. In the non-remastered version, you can only get it by playing Chocobo World. If you're playing the original PlayStation version and you don't have the Pocket Station, then you can't get it at all, unless you're playing an emulated version, I would assume. Right, let's head down now for our first battle. Oh, he's come to say hello. Oh, that was a weird little glitch then, wasn't it? That was a strange glitch then. Yeah, there's nothing particularly special about these guys. I'm just going to go ahead and attack. I don't think they give experience either, so we haven't got to worry about trying to kill them by alternative means. By the way, guys, you don't have to solve the puzzle here of killing them in order. You can actually just kill 25 of them, and that stops them from respawning, but I ain't got time for that. Yeah, we have to kill these in colour order because otherwise they respawn. So if we don't kill a purple one next, if we kill a red one, for example, then this purple one will come back to life. But if we kill the purple one next, the second purple one, then both of these will be killed. So yeah, the puzzle is trying to kill them all in order. There's 8 in total, so they don't respawn. So we're going to go through here, and then we're going to quickly move to the left-hand side. Oops, missed it. Let's try that again. You have to be fast there or that red one catches up with you. And there's the second purple. Yeah, we can try if I got item. And I'll have to put item onto one of the characters. But then, yeah, sure, we could summon Boko. He's only going to do the rubbish ability, though, unfortunately, because we're so low level. Not really, nah, today. If you mean off these guys here, I don't think it's a good opportunity to farm. 5 AP is pretty useless, to be honest with you. Right, let's go ahead and stick... Let's take Mug off for starters. We don't need that here. Let's just stick something else on, anything really. Speed plus 40% will do. And then we'll give her item. Right, let's get rid of silence. I could use a remedy if I've got any. Or just an echo screen. Yeah, it is. It's low damage, but yeah, it's a pretty cool summon. And you don't get to see it all that often, do you? Well, let's kill the red one now. Yeah, Wizard Stones are rubbish, I think. Red Mario. So that's why I don't bother. Well, they're not rubbish, but they're just not worth the mug. Obviously, you can refine high-level magics out of them, but I've already maxed out pretty much all the high-level magics in this game. These guys love silencing Rinoa, don't they? Right, here's little Boko. Okay, move find. I'll stick it on Shana. Yeah, so he's going to cast his lowest level ability because my party levels are so low, my character levels. Now, in the original Final Fantasy VIII, you could level Boko up in Chocobo World. Since that's not the case here, his level is actually based on your character level. Since my character level's so low, his level is so low. But at least they did fix him so that you could go ahead and still level him up in the remastered version of that Chocobo World. Hey, Kissy on. Perfect file. Okay. Nice one. Right, let's go ahead and stick Move Find then onto Rinoa because Shana's reminded us of a secret hidden draw point on the airship somewhere. Right, so we're after the next red one now. Obviously, we don't want to kill the green one who's kind of just chilling there. Yeah, it's weird that they're considered a boss. They're not even that challenging, are they? Yeah, you know that Boko's ability is one of the few in the game that can actually ignore the break damage limit. It can do more than 999 damage with its highest level abilities. In fact, with all of them, I think, but obviously its highest level abilities are the ones that are going to do that. Hey, both of the reds are dead. Red is dead. Chris Adair's become a sponsor. Oh, awesome stuff. Thank you, Chris. Thanks for signing up as a YouTube member. Appreciate the support. Chocobo tag. Which one's that, Tuan? An anorexic hippo. Yeah, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, I hope everybody's having a good day. Those of you that have signed up and just logged into the stream, I mean. Good to have you all here. Yeah, a lot of the enemies are like that, aren't they? Yeah, the puzzle, that's a good point. You have to kill them, don't you? You can't avoid them. So that's probably why they turned off the experience. And they don't really spawn anywhere else, I don't think, do they? From what I remember. Okay. That wasn't very nice. Right, that's fine. I wanted to kill that yellow one. Right, now we can go inside. There's not actually a whole lot to do in here, I don't think. Yeah, we can read this report, which basically tells us about the very thing that we're doing here. That we need to kill them in colour order, as opposed to just any other order that we'd wish to do. Yep, got all that. So you don't really need to read that. It's just fun, I guess, if you want to. No, you need to find the other yellow one before we kill the green ones. There he is. Oh, yes. 250 boost Eden. Awesome stuff. Can you get Remastered Legend of Dragoon for Switch? Oh no, you're asking if they're going to do it. I'd love it if they did. I've never played Legend of Dragoon myself, but so many people across the channel tell me it's a game I have to check out. I'm just waiting for Square to re-release it, because at the minute, not Square, it's Sony. I think Sony, but whoever it is, it's not available on anything at the moment. You have to emulate it, and I don't have the setup for that. Oh, do they, Red Mario? I think I'm guarding against Confuse, actually. Morning, David. You're farming curse spikes. Nice. You're thrashing where I am, then. Mind you, saying that, I've just realised we're actually very close to the Deep Sea Research Centre now, aren't we? Really close to it. Let's go ahead and save. It is safe to do so. It doesn't affect anything. It can be a pain, Chris. It can be a pain doing this, because they keep respawning if you do it in the wrong order. Hey, Roxana. Welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. They've said it's a possibility. Oh, I'd love to see that, Jacos. I really, really would. Right, we're going to go all the way back now. Right, we actually need to use... Oh, is that the draw point? Oh, it's life. Is that the hidden draw point? Life. I don't even want life. Right, I'm actually going to ignore the green one for now, simply because we need to use that lift in a few moments' time anyway. So, I don't think there's anything down here, is there? Is there something down here, like a super hidden draw point? No. Yeah, I've decided not to mug Wizard Stones, Roxanne. A few people have mentioned that, because I've pretty much maxed out all of the magics that are available from them. But yeah, you're right, it is worth doing that if you still need them, I guess. Yeah, I think I've got blind on. That's what I put on Red Mario, for sure. Yeah, it's great because they're susceptible to blind, which is particularly useful. Right, it's in this place, the green one, I think. Oh yeah, there we go. Hey, Chibi. Oh, you're not very well. That sucks. Yeah, oh, sorry, mate. I've been getting over a weird flu. Not a flu, not that bad, but a cold thingy the last week or so. I hope you feel better soon. Yeah, I thought it was full life, Elijah. Somebody mentioned that. I haven't seen it yet. And I have got Move Find active. Yeah, we could save again. Why not? It's a free save point. Is that save point hidden? Yeah, I don't think we've been able to come across the full life yet. I think that's later, to tell you the truth. I would have seen it because I've had Move Find on. Right, we'll head back now. Yeah, Elijah confirms it's later on we can get it. Okay, so we just can't do it while these enemies are around the place, can we? These monsters. Yeah, we do get the boss music for these as well, don't we? Right, this is where we're going to have to probably mute the in-game music, unfortunately. Yeah, still going for the 100 draw points, Shana. That hasn't triggered yet. Is there any way to see how many times we've drawn from draw points? I don't think there is, unfortunately. We've just got to keep doing it until the trophy pops. Ah, okay, Red Mario. Yeah, you don't want to mug Jumbo Cactuar. Yeah, looking forward to that. Yeah, my general philosophy, Shana, is to draw everything from the draw points. But sometimes, just haven't really been bothered to shimmy around with the magic menus in order to go ahead and make space for them, if that makes sense. But really should be. Otherwise, it's going to be a little bit more farming to do later, isn't it? Yeah, I tell you what, Roxana, once we get through all of this and get access to the world again with the airship, then I'm going to be doing a lot of optional content because everything pretty much opens up then. I won't be getting Ultima Weapon though, or killing Ultima Weapon, because we can actually use the forced enemy spawns in that place to our advantage, but they stop, don't they, once Ultimate Weapon's been defeated. Oh, okay, Elijah. Good idea. I might make a video on that as well, so that people can farm for it quickly if they want to then. Oh, so much farming, Shana. So much stuff to do. Lots of videos to make. Lots of content to cover. That's why I love the Final Fantasy games. You can rush through them if you want to, and yeah, you can get through and kill the story bosses without any extra farming, but I like to cover everything. I'm not always a trophy hunter, Game Clam, but some games do tickle my fancy to the point of wanting to get the platinum, and Final Fantasy VIII certainly is one of those right now. Since I played it so many times where there hasn't been a platinum trophy, now there is, I kind of feel like I need to get it. I won't get Eden from Ultima Weapon, Shana. I'll get him from Dis 4, from the final dungeon, from Tiamat. Right. I think I got rid of the music then. Hopefully before YouTube cutting on, because that is a copyrighted song. Oh, I can still hear it, but I'm sorry, I don't think you guys can. Bum, 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 bum. Mm-hmm. There you go. Little taste for you guys there of it. But such a small amount because YouTube are red hot on this song. I had such a nightmare the last time this popped up on the channel. I think during my last walkthrough. And I had to hide it. It got a copyright strike, I think, which was really annoying. And I had to plead with Square to release it. But I had to hide the music. You got it, Chibi. You got it. I know, a bit of a tease. I daren't tease you anymore. It's like playing with fire. YouTube will detect it. Nothing makes sense with YouTube, Shana. Nothing does. But even with videos that have it in, there's a good chance that Square have possibly claimed those videos. There's no way that we could know that because only Square and the content creator in YouTube would know. But then YouTube will not look favourably upon that channel if they've been using copyrighted stuff. So I'm still not going to risk it. No, I don't think the amount of subs matter, Game Clan. It all depends whether YouTube detects it or not with their software. So far, I've had 2 videos that were claimed by Square from these live streams and this series I've been doing since September. They weren't copyright strikes, they were copyright claims, which aren't as bad. But I contacted Square through the YouTube system and they released both of those for me. But the Eyes on Me song is just too much of a risk. Maybe because it's a proper vocalised song, that there's a lot of licenses behind it and stuff that are required. So they're a lot stricter with it. I don't know, Jacos. I might need more than 1 biscuit, maybe 2. Hans, joining the stream to your favourite part of the game. Oh, nice one. You're on Disc 2. That's not too bad, you know, Disc 2. I mean, the remaster's only been out since last month, so you're making progress. You don't have to rush through, do you? You're doing good. Ah, this was your first Final Fantasy, Sebastian. Yeah, Final Fantasy VII was my first. I think that's why I still look back on it and say it's my favourite, because of the nostalgia that's tied to it. It was really my first game that made me rethink what gaming could be. Before that, you know, Sonic the Hedgehog was pretty much my only experience with gaming. Don't get me wrong, I love Sonic the Hedgehog even to this day. Sonic Mania was a fantastic game. But it's obviously a very different type of game, isn't it, to the Final Fantasy franchise. Doesn't really evoke the same emotional response, does it? Oh yeah, it wouldn't surprise me, Wes. One thing I've learned after 7 years of uploading videos to YouTube is, as annoying as it might be, it's always best to err on the side of caution. Yeah, the turbo mode, David. I had this with Final Fantasy XII. It's one of those things that once you've used it and had it, you can't imagine going back to not using it and not having it. We're too spoiled now, aren't we? Right, I think that's the end of the song. Okay, I'll put the volume back up for you guys, although there's no sound at the moment. Oh, Sonic was your first game, or was it Anorexic? Yeah, I think I was about 7 or 8 when Sonic came out. I actually had a Commodore 64 before that, so I played some games on that computer before I was fortunate enough to receive a Mega Drive, which is the Genesis, for Christmas one year. Well, I've not had any warnings so far from YouTube having muted that previous song, so hopefully they've not detected it. Well, I mean, seeing as it wasn't playing, would probably be a big help. So this is where we have a whole load of scenes, isn't it? Ah, no worries, Shannon. How far are you through the game now? Yeah, Final Fantasy X and Final Fantasy XII, actually, the two PlayStation 2 era games, are, in my opinion, for me personally, two Final Fantasies that have matured or got better as I've matured, rather. I enjoyed them both back in the day, don't get me wrong, but I found them far more enjoyable with their various remastered releases than I did the first time I played through them. Knowing my luck, Wes, it wouldn't surprise me. Although I do get a warning when I'm streaming, when YouTube say that something's being claimed, but I haven't got it this time, so I think we got away with it. I think we snuck through the algorithm there, or the detection software. But I don't want to speak too soon yet. Well, thank you, Sebastian. That's very kind of you. Yeah, talking about like old school Sonic games, there's a new game coming out next week called Ukulele and the Impossible Lair, I believe it is. It's actually a follow-up to a game called Ukulele, just Ukulele perhaps, from a couple of years ago, which was a 3D game, but this is a 2D platformer, and it actually looks like a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to playing it. Looks like one of those games that's just going to suck you in and be addictive, especially if you like those old school 2D platformers, although this one is a 2D platformer, but it's more modern looking. It's like got 3D assets and stuff. Oh yes, David. Veteran YouTuber here, knows how to manipulate the system, avoiding those copyright claims. You got to get up pretty early in the morning to catch me out. Okay, Red Mario. Yep, we lose Rinoa sadly for a short time here, but I'm pretty sure we'll have her back before the end of the stream. Sonic Heroes. Yeah, I played that a long time ago now, Game Clan. That's where you had 3 characters, wasn't it? Sonic, Knuckles and Tails, I think it was, all at once. Which was quite a bit of fun. I've not played that, Mr. Anomalous. Vandal of Hearts. Has anybody else played that one? Oh yeah. We can trust Squall with the ship, can't we? Yeah, there's certain phrases now today that once you've played in a Final Fantasy are going to mean something completely different, aren't they, when you hear them? I'll tell you what, I was thinking about an RPG, a Japanese RPG that I played back on PlayStation, called Legend of Legaia. Did anybody else play that? I had a lot of fun with that. I don't remember it all that well. I just remember the name and little bits of the game. But I remember it was a lot of fun. Gave me a bit of a Final Fantasy fix between releases of Final Fantasy anyway. Yeah, see you later, Shannon. Thanks for stopping by. Take care, have a good day. Hope work goes well. Oh, yeah, good point, Elijah. Yeah, that becomes available now that those enemies have been defeated. But we'll sort the party out first and we'll get Rinoa back. Oh, a few of you have played that game, have you? That's good. I've mentioned it to a few friends in real life and nobody's even heard of it. What's that? Sorry, Red Mario. I think I missed your last message. Something at the pod crash site. Yeah, just a bit, Shana. Just a bit. Yeah, we know what the priority is now. We've got to get Rinoa back. Oh, I didn't play that one, Chibi. Yeah, there were some good games from back in the day, weren't there? And some good RPGs and stuff. Yeah, I'd like to see some of these games remastered as well, so that we can get opportunity to play them again. Alright then, Scott. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, appreciate your support as well. Enjoy the rest of your day. Oh, back to working. Oh no. Well, I hope it goes well. Yeah, I am definitely going to be streaming Final Fantasy VII Remake. You'd have to, like, chain me up to hold me back from that one. Ah, definitely, Jonathan. Looking forward to the Deep Sea Research Centre. There's so much optional stuff I want to do. Everything opens up now, really, doesn't it? I'm not going to be getting E done, unfortunately, just yet. Because I don't want to kill Ultimate Weapon due to the fact that we need the forced enemy, the enemy spawns around there for various other things. Oh, okay, Red Mario, I'll check it out, the Pod Crash site. There's a load of other stuff to do as well, of course, but I will certainly check it out at some point during the next part of the game, once we've got free reign. Right, so we're off to the memorial next. Yeah, Giant Cactus. I think he'll be the next port of call for me. Yeah, I don't think I played Final Fantasy VIII. Pretty sure it's available to play now, though, in English. Although it wasn't for the longest time. Yeah, cactuars do not like water, do they? I don't, Jonathan, no. Yes. I won't be playing The Last of Us 2, no. I didn't complete the first game. So maybe I will in the future. But I'll probably want to start the first game again in order to start it again and then get through to the end. I never really got hooked with the original like so many others did. So I did take a break from it. I never went back to it. Right, let's go up to the cockpit. I think we can also get that full life draw point as well now, can't we? Okay then, Red Mario. Yeah, that's right, Sebastian. Yeah, the game that we're getting next year, Final Fantasy VII Remake, is only a remake of the Midgar section of the original game. But it's being expanded upon, so from what Square have said, it is going to be a full game, not just like the length it was in the original. So well then, we want to go over to here. So we are going to be doing a whole lot of optional stuff, but we need to get Rinoa back into the party first. So that's going to be the priority. Let's go ahead and save as well. I haven't fully decided yet, Lego and Switch. I have been giving it some thought, but haven't really come to any conclusions at the moment. I'm going to see what's new at the time, because it could be like the end of this month by the time we finish Final Fantasy VIII. So we'll see what's around at the time. If not, I'll probably revisit something. I'm thinking about covering Final Fantasy VII, the original, before the remake, but I might do that next year. So then it's closer to the remake, if that makes sense. Yeah, see you later, Mark. Take care. Let's try and grab some stop magic. I'm only drawing magics that I don't need so that we can get that trophy a little bit faster later on when we farm for it. Okay, Red Mario. I probably won't do it on this stream, but I am going to do it at some point. We'll have a look for it. Oh, that's quite late then, Game Clan. Yeah, happy birthday as well It's your birthday now, isn't it? 14. Congrats on levelling up. I love that bit. Morning, Nathaniel. You got anything interesting for lunch? It's 4 PM here, so I've had my lunch already. Had some noodles. Homemade, well, not homemade noodles, but like stuck some veg and stuff in with them. Some stock. Went down a treat. It's pretty cool when Squall's like, I don't care. To Rinoa being a sorceress. Ham sandwich and Final Fantasy VIII. That's a pretty awesome combination you've got going on right there, Nathaniel. Yeah, definitely, Trinquisitor, definitely. I don't know. Square even know the answer to that yet, Sebastian. They were speaking in an interview recently, well, a few weeks ago now, and they were saying basically that they've focused so much on part 1 that they're really just in the planning stages for part 2, which means that they don't even know themselves how many episodes the game is going to be. I guess they'll keep making it until it stops making money, and then they'll just wrap whatever's left of the game up in a final episode, won't they? So, because when they first announced it was going to be episodic, I assumed it was going to be Disc 1, Disc 2, Disc 3, so up until the end of Disc 1 of the original would be Episode 1 of the remake, but of course that isn't the case, is it? They're finishing at the end of Midgar. Yeah, I'd say Squall is definitely more powerful than Cypher. Obviously, I'm not just speaking of gameplay. I mean, clearly in gameplay, Cypher is very weak. Because we've got a low-level we've got a low-level game going. But just in canon as well, I mean, he's still been defeated by our party, hasn't he, multiple times now? Even in canon. Yeah, I think a lot of people have criticised, and still do criticise, the fact that the game is episodic. That's why I think a lot of people are very cynical about the fact that the box art, which looks fantastic, and has just been announced the last week or 2 weeks ago, has no mention of the fact that it's episodic. It just says Final Fantasy VII Remake. It doesn't say Episode 1 on it anywhere. A lot of people are cynical, thinking that perhaps Square are not really advertising the fact that it's episodic, so that people that see it in the shops might not necessarily realise. I'm not saying that they are doing that, but you can't blame people for thinking that, can you? Although personally for me, I have just about come on board now with the fact that the game is going to be released over multiple episodes. And if Midgard is expanded upon, as it is suggested it's going to be, if it is going to be a huge city that we're going to be able to explore freely, then I look forward to that. You know, more Final Fantasy VII for me in the long run is going to be the better anyway, since I'm a huge fan of the original. But I definitely get people's scepticism towards it, that it's just a money ploy on behalf of Square. I definitely see that. Right then, so we've got our next story destination now. But this is where we're going to hold off from going any further for the time being. Because we've got Rinoa back in the party, and the whole world is available to us, we can go and do a whole lot of good stuff. A whole lot of fun stuff. Which means a lot of videos for me to make, as you guys have probably guessed. Let's go for another backup save as well. There we go. Yeah, look at that. 50 hours, 54 minutes. Oop, didn't mean to make another save there. Hi, Desiree. But actually, folks, I think we'll call it quits there. So we've done quite a bit today. Obviously, we've made it through the various story sections of space. We've rescued Rinoa. We've got a full team back, minus Adia, who has now left us, of course. But we've got the world open to us, which means a whole load of optional content. 2 new Guardian forces. Actually, there could potentially be 3, but I'm only going for 2. Are on the table that I'm going to be getting. Along with loads of other stuff as well. So this is where the game really opens up. Yeah, Red Mario, by the way, guys, is going to be streaming Final Fantasy VIII today. So if you can't get enough of it, then please do support him and check that out. He's been a treasure trove of knowledge on these streams. So you can rest assured that his game is going to be very informative, his playthrough. And I always like to encourage people to support my viewers as well. So please do so if you're able. And check out his channel. Yeah, but thanks for stopping by for the stream today, guys. I hope everybody's had a nice time. It's been a lot of fun, actually. Even though it's been mostly story stuff. It's been great catching up with you all and chatting. And just working our way through the game together. And as you can see, Wes, maybe you saw, hopefully. I did save a couple of times there on multiple files. So if anything untoward should happen, I won't lose anything. Although I'm glad that you know me by now, just to remind me of that fact. Yeah, have a fantastic time, everybody. My next live stream is going to be Monday. So 2 to 2:30 PM UK time. I'll make sure to schedule that before I go live for you guys that get confused about the time zones. By golly, I know I do. So hopefully if you can make it then, that'll be fantastic. But yeah, appreciate everybody that stopped by for today's stream. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful weekend, in fact. I'll make sure to get some content uploaded now that we've got free reign of the world. And then we'll pick up things next time on Monday. Yeah, have a wonderful day, everybody. See you soon. Goodbye.